Yeah. The iron wheels are screaming on the freezing track. There is no road, no map to lead us back. I see your blurred reflection in the window pane, dissolving in the shadows in the pouring rain. Everything we built is drifting out of sight tonight. I stepped on board without a single second thought, trapped in the bitter web that my own pride had brought. The platform lights were flickering, a ghostly neon white, as I escaped into the belly of the velvet night. I thought that leaving was the only way to save my soul. You stood there waiting by the rusty silver gate, while I was running from a shadow filled with hate. I saw the question in your eyes before I turned away, the words I should have said but simply couldn't say. Now the distance is a canyon that I'll never bridge again. Steam is rising like a cold and final goodbye underneath the heavy charcoal suffocating sky. One wrong turn and the ancient map is torn to shreds, living with the ghosts and all the things we left unsaid. The rhythm of the rails is a heartbeat out of time. I took the wrong train, heading nowhere fast, leaving the only love that was ever built to last. I'm staring at the ticket in my shaking lonely hand, moving toward a dark and godforsaken land. I chose the exit when I should have stayed and fought for us. I should have turned around and touched your trembling arm to keep us both away from all this quiet, lasting harm. But the heavy doors are shut and the locks clicked in place, erasing every trace of your sweet and tearful face. The gravity of my mistake is pulling me below the floor. The conductor walks the aisle like a specter in the dark. He doesn't see the fire or the dying final spark. I'm surrounded by the strangers with their faces and their phones, but I have never felt so hollow, chilled down to the bones. Every mile is a memory I'm forced to leave behind. The steam is rising like a cold and final goodbye underneath the heavy charcoal suffocating sky. One wrong turn and the ancient map is torn to shreds, living with the ghosts and all the things we left unsaid. The rhythm of the rails is a heartbeat out of time. Took the wrong train, headed nowhere fast, leaving the only love that was ever built to last. I'm staring at the ticket in my shaking lonely hand, moving toward a dark and godforsaken land. I chose the exit when I should have stayed and fought for us. Every ghost town station that we're passing in the night is another reason why I'm losing all my inner light. If I could pull the lever, if I could only find a way to flee back to the cold and lonely station where you waited for me. But the momentum of my pride is a force I can't control. I took the wrong train, heading nowhere fast, leaving the only love that was ever built to last. I'm staring at the ticket in my shaking lonely hand, moving toward a dark and godforsaken heart-shaped bridge I was far too proud to never break. Into the endless tunnel, deep into the starless night, slowly losing the fading memory of your golden light. It's too late to hop off, it's too late to make it right.
Moonlight is tracing patterns on the floor, like shadows of the words I kept behind the door. A heavy silence is the only guest tonight, sitting in the corner of this fading amber light. I'm leafing through the pages of a book I never read. I kept a secret ledger in the back of my mind of all the tender phrases that I failed to find, the I love yous that got tangled in my pride, and all the please stays that I pushed aside. I thought I had a lifetime just to let them out. Now I'm counting up the debt of everything unsaid. A million golden sentences are dancing in my head. The way you laughed sounded like a summer rain, the way you looked at me to ease the hidden pain. I wrote them in the air, but never gave them breath. It's a long and lonely list of the things I should have told before the summer turned into this bitter biting cold. I'm a billionaire of secrets, but I'm spiritually broke, watching all my courage disappear like silver smoke. The ink is dry, but the regret is soaking wet. This is my unsaid inventory, burning in the dark, a collection of the flames that never found a spark. I'm cataloging whispers that were meant for only you, in a house of quiet echoes where the sky is always blue. I'm rich with all the words that came 1,000 years too late. I should've told you how you made the world feel small, and how I leaned on you whenever I would fall. But I wore a mask of iron, acting like I'm fine, drawing circles in the dirt to keep the borderline. I was so afraid of light that I embraced the gloom. There's a shelf inside my heart where the adjectives are kept, right beside the corner where the silent promises slept. Beautiful and perfect together in the dust, right next to forever and the things I used to trust. It's a museum of the things that I was too afraid to feel. It's a long and lonely list of the things I should have told before the summer turned into this bitter biting cold. I'm a billionaire of secrets, but I'm spiritually broke, watching all my courage disappear like silver smoke. The ink is dry, but the regret is soaking wet. This is my unsaid inventory, burning in the dark, a collection of the flames that never found a spark. I'm cataloging whispers that were meant for only you, in a house of quiet echoes where the sky is always blue. I'm rich with all the words that came 1,000 years too late. If I could scream them now, would they reach your distant ear? Or are they just a ghost? into the hollow canyon of the things we'll never be. This is my unsaid inventory, burning in the dark, a collection of the flames that never found a spark. I'm cataloging whispers that were meant for only you, in a house of quiet echoes where the sky is always blue. I'm rich with all the words that came 1,000 years too late. I'm closing up the ledger, I'm putting out the light, but the list is getting longer in the middle of the night. I'm sorry is the final line I never got to sign, a beautiful tragedy that is purely only mine. The most expensive words are the ones we never spend.
The screen is glowing in the dead of night. One single tap and I lose the light. The ghost of your voice was all I had left. Now I'm staring at a hollow digital theft. Your name was sitting in the recent calls, a haunting echo within these empty walls. I played that message 1,000 times or more, the one where you laughed and walked through the door. It was the only gravity holding me to the ground. My thumb was hovering, trembling on the red. A sudden impulse, a storm inside my head. Clear all data, the prompt was cold and clean. The cruelest sentence I have ever seen. I thought that deleting you would set me free, but the silence is louder than the words you spoke, like a heavy chain that I finally broke, only to find I'm falling through the air, searching for a sound that is no longer there. Digital ghosts are the hardest ones to keep. Oh, I got a deleted voicemail in my soul, a jagged piece of a heart that isn't whole. I'm reaching for a frequency I'll never find, leaving the warmth of your memory behind. I killed the only thing that kept you real to me. It was 42 seconds of hate, it's only me, a snapshot of a person I'm never gonna see. You were complaining about the traffic and the rain, small talk that now feels like a sacred refrain. I give anything to hear those static-filled breaths. I checked the trash, I checked the hidden cloud. I screamed your name, but I wasn't very loud. The server is empty, the data has been burned, a lesson in loss that I've painfully learned. You can't undo the things that time has erased, but the silence is louder than the words you spoke, like a heavy chain that I finally broke, only to find I'm falling through the air, searching for a sound that is no longer there. Digital ghosts are the hardest ones to keep. Oh, I got a deleted voicemail in my soul, a jagged piece of a heart that isn't whole. I'm reaching for a frequency I'll never find, leaving the warmth of your memory behind. I killed the only thing that kept you real to me. say my name, but every mental playback doesn't feel the same. The pitch is wrong, the rhythm is a blur, like a faded photograph of the person you were. I'm haunted by the ghost of a sound I threw away. Oh, I got a deleted voicemail in my soul, a jagged piece of a heart that isn't whole. I'm reaching for a frequency I'll never find, leaving the warmth of your memory behind. I killed the only thing that kept you real to me. Battery is low and the room is getting cold, a digital story that will never be told, just a blank screen and a quiet, heavy heart, watching the echoes of us fall completely apart. 0 bites of you left in my hands tonight.
The signal travels through the ocean floor to reach a heart that doesn't beat like before. 7,000 miles of copper and light can't fix the silence in the middle of the night. I'm staring at the timer on the glowing screen, watching the minutes crawl cold and lean. Your voice is coming from a world away, with nothing left for either of us to say. We're just two strangers sharing a billable hour. I hear the wind blowing through your open door, 1,000 miles away on a distant shore. I wanna reach out and touch your hand, but I'm drowning in this digital no man's land. The connection is strong, but the feeling is weak. There's a crackle in the air, a hum in the wire, a dying spark from a once great fire. We're talking in circles about the weather and work, while in the shadows the unspoken words lurk. The static is the only thing keeping us close. Oh, there's too much static on the line tonight. We're losing the signal, we're losing the light. I'm listening to your breath across the sea, but you're becoming a ghost of a memory to me. The noise is filling up the space where we used to be. You tell me about a movie you saw alone, in a tired, flat and monochromatic tone. I try to laugh, but it catches in my throat, a heavy anchor for a sinking boat. We're fighting a war that we've already lost. I remember when the silence was a comfortable thing. Now it's a jagged edge, a bitter sting. Every pause is a canyon we can't hope to leap, a mountain of secrets that we're forced to keep. The lag in the audio is the lag in our hearts. There's a crackle in the air, a hum in the wire, a dying spark from a once great fire. We're talking in circles about the weather and work, while static is the only thing keeping us close. Oh, there's too much static on the line tonight. We're losing the signal, we're losing the light. I'm listening to your breath across the sea, but you're becoming a ghost of a memory to me. The noise is filling up the space where we used to be. Is the only truth we have left to share. Oh, there's too much static on the line tonight. We're losing the signal, we're losing the light. I'm listening to your breath across the sea, but you're becoming a ghost of a memory to me. The noise is filling up the space where we used to be. With a final sharp click, a digital ending, sudden and quick. Just the dial tone humming a funeral song for a love that stayed in the distance too long. I'm holding a ghost in the palm of my hand. The keys are cold beneath my fingertips tonight, reflecting shadows in the fading candlelight. I'm playing melodies that we will never share, just whispers drifting through the empty winter air. We were a masterpiece painted on a broken glass. We met when I was young and had nothing to give, just a hollow heart and a difficult way to live. I had no steady ground to build a home for you, just a pocket full of dreams that never quite came true. I was a storm searching for a place to rest my head. You were the answer to a prayer I hadn't made, a golden light within a heavy, darkened shade. But my bank account was empty and my mind was gray. I watched the best of me just slowly slip away. I loved you with everything except the means to stay. There was always a third person standing in the room, a shadow in the corner, a harbinger of doom. It wasn't a lover, it wasn't a lie or a ghost. It was the ticking clock, the thing that hurt the most. Timing is a thief that steals the world away from us. Oh, we were the right people at the very wrong time. between us was the year we had to part. I see you now in pictures, looking settled and so calm, with a different kind of safety in the center of your palm. You found the stability I couldn't offer then, in a world of better timing and much stronger men. I'm happy for the peace you finally found without me. I wonder if we met today in this better, brighter light, would we still be shivering in the middle of the night? Would I have the words to make you want to stay? Or is the damage done, a debt I have to pay? Some bridges are burnt before they're even fully built. There was always a third person standing in the room, a shadow in the corner, a harbinger of doom. It wasn't a lover, it wasn't a lie or a ghost, it was the ticking clock, the thing that hurt the most. Timing is a thief that steals the world away from us. So we were the right people at the very wrong time. A beautiful poem that simply wouldn't rhyme. I had the heart to love you, but not the strength to hold. Watching our story turn from silver into mold. The third person between us was the year we had to They say that love is enough to conquer every war, but they don't see the mountains that eventually fall. When the rent is due and the future is a blur, I gave you up because I love the person that you were. And I hated the person that I couldn't be for you. Oh, we were the right people at the very wrong time. A beautiful poem that simply wouldn't rhyme. I had the heart to love you, but not the strength to hold. Watching our story turn from silver into mold. The third person between us was the year we had to part. I'm closing the piano, I'm putting out the flame, but in every quiet moment I still whisper your name. The wrong year, the wrong place, the wrong version of me, just a tragic echo of what we were meant to be. Time is the only winner in the end, you see.
Scrolling through a world of filtered light, trying to ignore the ghost in the machine tonight. My thumb is hovering above the empty space where I used to link your name to every place. I'm sitting at the bar we used to call our own, drinking double shots and staring at my phone. The neon sign is flashing in a rhythmic blur. I'm thinking about the person that you really were, before the blocks and before the quiet digital wall. I took a photo of the skyline through the glass, watching all the strangers in the shadows pass. I opened up the app and started to type your lead, but then I remembered the life that we used to lead. The ad sign is a trigger I can't pull anymore. It's a ghost tagging, a memory in the cloud. I'm screaming your handle, but I'm not very loud. You're a dead link in a world that never sleeps. A secret promise that the algorithm keeps. My notification bell is silent as the grave. Oh, I'm ghost tagging you in every single post, loving the version of you that I miss the most. But the screen stays blank and the tag won't turn blue. Just another digital bridge I can walk across to you. I'm archiving feelings I was never meant to say. I saw a meme that would've made you lose your mind, the kind of stupid humor that is hard to find. I almost hit the share, I almost sent the link, but I stopped myself before I had the time to think. Because your profile picture is just a gray silhouette now. Are you watching me from behind a burning name? Or are we playing a completely different game? Do you still have the photos where I'm black and white? Or did you delete my existence in the middle of the night? We're just 0 bytes in a vast and lonely space. It's a ghost tagging, a memory in the cloud. I'm screaming your handle, but I'm not very loud. You're a dead link in a world that never sleeps. A secret promise that the algorithm keeps. My notification bell is silent as the grave. Oh, I'm ghost tagging you in every single post, loving the version of you that I miss the most. But the screen stays blank and the tag won't turn blue. Just another digital bridge I can walk across to you. I'm archiving feelings I was never meant to say. Maybe I should just delete the whole damn app, escape the cycle in the digital trap. But I'm addicted to the ghost of what we had. Checking your stories making me feel so bad. The scene receipt is a ghost I'll never chase. Oh, I'm ghost tagging you in every single post, loving the version of you that I miss the most. But the screen stays blank and the tag won't turn blue. Just another digital bridge I can walk across to you. I'm archiving feelings I was never meant to say. Refresh the feed, but nothing ever really changed. Two lonely souls, digitally estranged. I'm typing your name and hitting backspace again. A cycle of what if that will never really end. Log off the night, but the ghost is still there.
The lights are dimming on this final stage. We finally reached the very bottom of the page. No standing ovation, no flowers in the hall, just the sound of our shadows against the wall. Two master classes in a story that's fundamentally flawed. Played your part with such a gentle grace. I memorized every line upon your beautiful face. We never stumbled, we never missed a single cue. I did everything a perfect lover was supposed to do. But the applause we're waiting for never actually came. I gave you flowers when the scene was getting cold. You gave me secrets that were never meant to be told. But our dialogues were written in two different tongues, like trying to breathe with two different sets of lungs. The chemistry was brilliant, but the chemistry was wrong. It's a masterpiece of errors, a gallery of sighs. We're staring at the truth through each other's eyes. No one is the villain, no one took the fall. We just built a palace with no foundation at all. A beautiful production of a play that shouldn't exist. closing the curtain on a movie that never found its light. I watch you rehearse your life with someone new, wondering if they speak the same language as you. If their lines are simpler, if their heart is more aligned, leaving all our complex metaphors far behind. I hope their ending is the one I couldn't write. There's no regret in the way we touched or spoke, just a quiet realization when the rhythm finally broke. We were two stars burning in separate distant skies, trying to find a home in each other's beautiful lives. But gravity was pulling us back to where we belong. It's a masterpiece of errors, a gallery of sighs. We're staring at the truth through each other's eyes. No one is the villain, no one took the fall. We just built a palace with no foundation at all, a beautiful production of a play that shouldn't exist. Oh, you were the right actor, but it was the wrong script. A perfect vessel for a love that eventually slipped. We had the talent, but we didn't have the soul of the plot. Everything we were is everything that we are not. We're closing the curtain on a movie that never found its light. Maybe in another life the writer changes the theme, and we find ourselves living inside a different dream, where my yes matches your no in a perfect harmony, and the friction between us is just a memory. But in this theater, we've run out of scenes to play. Oh, you were the right actor, but it was the wrong script. A perfect vessel for a love that eventually slipped. We had the talent, but we didn't have the soul of the plot. Everything we were is everything that we are not. We're closing the curtain on a movie that never found its light. Take a final bow before the theater goes dark. We're leaving behind every single dying spark, a perfect performance of a love that didn't fit. I'm walking out the exit, and that's the end of it. The script is finished, but you'll always be my favorite lead.
The dust is settling on the kitchen shelf. I'm barely recognizing a version of myself. There's a map of Tokyo folded in a drawer, to a city that we'll never explore anymore. The ink is fading on the dreams we drew so bold. We spent 1,000 midnights making grand designs, tracing out our future between the coffee lines. You promised me the mountains, I promised you the sea. We built a small utopia for just you and me. But the foundation was made of whispers and thin air. I found the tickets that we bought a year ago for a theater show we'll never get to know. The expiration date is staring back at me, a tiny little epitaph of what we used to be. Just pieces of paper just half-baked promises left in the cold, stories of a silver age that never turned to gold. We had the ingredients, but we lost the heat, leaving something bitter that was meant to be sweet. The oven is empty, and the house is far too quiet. Oh, we're living in the ruins of the someday plans, with nothing but the ghost of touch upon my hands. Every I will and every we shall is a broken bell, ringing in a hollow well. We're the architects of things that never got to rise. You said we'd learn to sail when the spring arrived, that we'd find a rhythm where our love survived. But the seasons changed and the boat stayed on the dock. Now I'm just a man watching a frozen clock, waiting for a wind that forgot how to blow. Oh, I see the brochures for the house by the lake, another heavy burden for my heart to take. The garden we imagined is overgrown with weeds, a harvest of the silence and the scattered seeds we planted forever, but we only reap the month. That they're just half-baked promises left in the cold, stories of a silver age that never turned to gold. We had the ingredients, but we lost the heat, leaving something bitter that was meant to be sweet. The oven is empty, and the house is far too quiet. Oh, we're living in the ruins of the someday plans, with nothing but the ghost of touch upon my hands. Every I will and every we shall is a broken bell, ringing in a hollow well. We're the architects of things that never got to rise. Maybe we were scared of what the truth would bring, that reality would ruin every beautiful thing. So we kept it in the future, kept it out of reach, like a perfect shell upon a distant, lonely beach, until the tide came in and swept the sand away. Oh, we're living in the ruins of the someday plans, with nothing but the ghost of touch upon my hands. Every I will and every we shall is a broken bell, ringing in a hollow well. We're the architects of things that never got to rise. I'm throwing out the maps and the faded guides, watching the sunrise as the memory subsides. A collection of almost a Millie Teresa, just a beautiful draft of a life we couldn't release. Goodbye to the some days that never came to be.
The echo of my footsteps is the only thing I hear in a room that used to hold everything I held dear. 4 white walls and a ceiling far too high. watching the ghost of our laughter slowly die. There's a rectangular shade where a picture used to hang, a silent memory of a song we once sang. The sun has bleached the rest of the wall to a pale gray, but your absence is a mark that just won't fade away. I'm standing in the outline of a life we didn't keep. I see the indentations in the carpet on the floor, where the heavy wooden dresser stood against the door. The furniture is gone, but the pressure is still there. A phantom weight suspended in the dusty afternoon air. We left our impressions on a world we had to leave. It's the geometry of longing, the architecture of the end, a hollow shell that I can no longer defend. Every corner is a secret that I'm forced to surrender, a cold white museum for a heart that was tender. The rent is paid in full, but the debt is never clear. Oh, I'm walking through the empty apartment tonight, switching off the memories and switching off the light. Just a collection of shadows and some keys upon the ledge, walking on the razor of a psychological edge. The space is getting bigger while my heart is getting small. The kitchen smells of nothing, just a hint of lemon soap, the last lingering remnant of a fragile broken hope. No more morning coffee, no more voices in the hall, just the sound of the shadows crawling up the wall. The refrigerator hum is the only pulse in the room. I found a single bobby pin hidden in the shade, a tiny little relic of the promises we made. I should probably throw it out, I should let it go, but it's the only part of you that this room still wants to know. I'm keeping a treasure that I found in the debris. It's the geometry of longing, the architecture of the end, a hollow shell that I can no longer defend. Every corner is a secret that I'm forced to surrender, a cold white museum for a heart that was tender. The rent is paid in full, but the debt is never clear. Oh, I'm walking through the empty apartment tonight, switching off the memories and switching off the light. Just a collection of shadows and some keys upon the ledge, walking on the razor of a psychological edge. The space is getting bigger while my heart is getting small. They say that home is where the heart is, but that's a lie. Home is just a box where memories go to die. And once you take the curtains down and pack up all the books, you realize how terrifying an empty hallway looks. I'm a tenant of a ghost story that I wrote myself. Oh, collection of shadows and some keys upon the ledge, walking on the razor of a psychological edge. The space is getting bigger while my heart is getting small. I'm closing the door and I'm turning the key, leaving behind the person that I used to be. Just a silent floorboard and a shadow on the pane, waiting for the silence to wash away the stain. The apartment is empty, and now so am I. I spent a lifetime building walls around your soul, trying to make a broken story feel like it was whole. I drew the lines, I laid the stones upon the ground. Now I'm just a ghost wandering through the ruins I found. Spread across the kitchen floor, designing hallways that would lead us to something more. I calculated every angle, every beam of light, trying to keep the shadows from creeping in at night. But I forgot that hearts are built of more than steel and glass. I was the architect of every promise that we made, the master of the sunshine and the keeper of the shade. I built a cathedral out of whispers and your name, but I didn't see the structural weakness in the frame. I was so busy building, I forgot to let us live. Now the scaffolding is falling and the glass is turning gray. I'm watching my city slowly crumble into the bay. I was the one who drew the plans, I was the one who led, but I'm sleeping in the ruins of the things I never said. Demolition is the only art I have left to master. Oh, I'm the ex-architect of a love that didn't hold, watching my silver towers tarnishing into mold. I built a world for you, but I couldn't make you stay. Now I'm just a silhouette in the light of the fading day. A builder with no home, a king without a throne. I walk through the skeletons of the rooms we used to share, touching the cold concrete and the heavy empty air. I see the cracks in the foundation, the mistakes I tried to hide, all the little fractures that were burning deep inside. You can't fix a collapse with a fresh coat of paint. I see my signature on every broken, jagged stone, a monument to everything that I should have known. I was so focused on the height, so obsessed with the view, that I didn't feel the ground shifting underneath you. I reached for the sky, but I lost the earth beneath my feet. Now the scaffolding is falling and the glass is turning gray. I'm watching my city slowly crumble into the bay. I was the one who drew the plans, I was the one who led, but I'm sleeping in the ruins of the things I never said. Demolition is the only art I have left to master. Oh, I'm the ex-architect of a love that didn't hold, watching my silver towers tarnishing into mold. I built a world for you, but I couldn't make you stay. Now I'm just a silhouette in the light of the fading day. A builder with no home, a king without a throne. just to be torn down, to leave a beautiful wreckage scattered across the town. I gave you a palace, but you needed a simple room. I gave you a monument, but I only built a tomb. I'm resigning from the office of the man I used to be. Oh, I'm the ex-architect of a love that didn't hold. Watching my silver towers tarnishing into mold. I built a world for you, but I couldn't make you stay. Now I'm just a silhouette in the light of the fading day. A builder with no home, a king without a throne. I'm folding up the blueprints, I'm putting out the light. Just another shadow in the architecture of the night. The demolition is finished, the ground is finally clear, but I'll be rebuilding the memory of you for 100 years. The architect is gone, but the regret remains.
I'm stepping out into the midnight city rain, while you're stepping in to escape the very same. Separated by a 1/4 inch of polished glass, watching our parallel futures quickly pass. Just another tragic intersection of our lines. I saw your eyes reflecting neon from the street. For half a second, I thought our souls would finally meet. You wore that coat I bought you in the previous year. You looked so distant, yet you stood so incredibly near. The geometry of fate is a cruel and twisted thing. I put my hand against the cold in much pain. You did the same, but the rotation broke the chain. If I had walked a little faster down the hall, or if you would stop to answer one more call, we might be sharing a single umbrella tonight. But we are caught inside the machinery of time, a perfect rhythm lacking any sort of rhyme. Always pushing forward in a circle made of glass, unable to rewrite the history of the past. The architecture of missing you is perfectly designed. Oh, we're trapped inside the revolving door, always chasing what we had. Just a moment before, share the same space, but we occupy a different time, like two separate verses in a broken, lonely rhyme. I'm walking out, you're walking in, and the world keeps spinning round. I watch you vanish into the warmth of the lobby light, while I surrender to the freezing, endless night. But did you look back when you reached the reception desk, or did you bury the feeling inside your chest? I guess some questions are better left inside the dark. I light a cigarette and watch the ember softly glow, thinking about the millions of ways this could go. But the city doesn't care about a time, and that was wrong. It just keeps playing the same old melancholic song, a symphony of almost and ships passing in the dark. But we are caught inside the machinery of time, a perfect rhythm lacking any sort of rhyme. Always pushing forward in a circle made of glass, unable to rewrite the history of the past. The architecture of missing you is perfectly designed. Oh, we're trapped inside the revolving door, always chasing what we had. Just a moment before, walking in, and the world keeps spinning around. Tragedy of a distance you can measure in an inch, the kind of heartbreak that makes your whole body flinch. To see the answer to every prayer you ever prayed, just slipping away into the shadow and the shade. We're victims of the seconds we couldn't control. Oh, we're trapped inside the revolving door, always chasing what we had just a moment before. We share the same space, but we occupy a different time, like two separate verses in a broken, lonely rhyme. I'm walking out, you're walking in, and the world keeps spinning around. The door keeps spinning, the lobby lights fade. I'm walking away from the best mistake I made. Just two ghosts passing through a barrier of glass, letting the present slip directly to the past. I'm standing in the rain, and you're already gone. Took the back way out when the temperature rose, leaving behind the only heaven I chose. The metal is freezing against my trembling hand, a silent descent back to a lonely wasteland. Standing on the grating, suspended in the night, looking up at our window, still bathed in yellow light. I know you're in the bedroom, staring at the wall, waiting for a footstep that will never come at all. I pack my bags in the shadows while you were asleep. The rust from the railing is staining my coat, with a lump of apology stuck in my throat. Every step that I take on this jagged iron stair is a testament to all the weight I couldn't bear. I traded a fortress for a dark and empty street. This is the architecture of a cowardly retreat, a vertical drop into a shameful defeat, an emergency exit built for a desperate thief who steals his own heart to avoid all the grief. I'm running away from the best thing I've known. Oh, I'm climbing down the fire escape tonight, fading like a phantom out of your line of sight. I left you in the burning room to save my own skin, escaping the consequences of my deepest sin. The iron is cold, but the guilt is burning alive. The city below me is a maze of concrete gray, a perfect place for a runaway to disappear and stray. I hear the distant sirens crying in the deep, a lullaby for the promises I didn't keep. My shadow is stretching across the brick wall. I wonder if you noticed the draft from the door, or the missing pair of boots upon the wooden floor. Will you look out the glass and see me climbing down, or will you just curse my name to this sleeping town? The distance between us is the architecture of a cowardly retreat, a vertical drop into a shameful defeat, an emergency exit built for a desperate thief who steals his own heart to avoid all the grief. I'm running away from the best thing I've known. Oh, I'm climbing down the fire escape tonight, we all have to obey. But what if you survive only to throw your soul away? I reached the bottom alley, my feet on the solid ground, but I've never felt more lost than the moment I was found. The safety of the street is a terrifying cage. Oh, I'm climbing down the fire escape tonight, fading like a phantom out of your line of sight. I left you in the burning room to save my own skin, escaping the consequences of my deepest sin. The iron is cold, but the guilt is burning alive. I look up one last time at the light on the third floor, knowing I can never walk back through the front door. Just a fugitive fading into the metropolitan blur, haunted by the beautiful things that we were. The escape is complete, but I'm locked out forever.
Driving out to the industrial park at 2:45 to visit a graveyard that belongs only to me. Walking down a hallway of sterile bright white, where the ghosts are packed away, out of mind and out of sight. Unit 405, a heavy padlock on the door, guarding the cardboard boxes stacked upon the concrete floor. I turned the dial, heard the click, and pulled the metal wide to face the overwhelming weight of what I had inside. Just a mountain of tape and the things we couldn't burn. There's the reading lamp you bought when the winter felt too long, and the vinyl records playing our favorite ruined song. I wrapped the fragile pieces in yesterday's news, a careful preservation of the things I had to lose. I'm a curator of a museum nobody wants to tour, paying $60 a month to keep the past alive in a windowless metal box where nothing can survive. Too cowardly to keep it, too sentimental to throw it away. So I archive the heartbreak for a hypothetical rainy day. The architecture of denial is a perfectly square room. Welcome to the storage unit. broken mind, with the remnants of our love cataloged and left behind. A physical manifestation of the letting go I couldn't do, sealed tight beneath the dust in an avenue of blue. I'm renting out a space for a ghost I can't evict. I brush my hand against a heavy winter coat, finding a faded grocery list that you casually wrote. The smell of cedar wood and a hint of your perfume, trapped inside the vacuum of this climate-controlled room. Time stands completely still in the absence of the sun. There's a strange kind of comfort in knowing it's all here, even if visiting brings me to the edge of a tear. I can lock it all up and drive back to my empty place, pretending I've moved on, pretending I've won the race. But a hidden anchor still keeps the ship from sailing far. Paying $60 a month to keep the past alive in a windowless metal box where nothing can survive. Too cowardly to keep it, too sentimental to throw it away. So I archive the heartbreak for a hypothetical rainy day. The architecture of denial is a perfectly square room. Oh, welcome to the storage unit of my broken mind, where the remnants of our love are cataloged and left behind. A physical manifestation of the letting go I couldn't do, sealed tight beneath the dust in an avenue of blue. I'm renting out a space for a ghost I can't evict. I'll come back with a garbage bag and a knife, and finally cut the cord to my previous life. But today is not the day, and tomorrow looks the same. So I'll just pull the metal door and softly say your name. This is the modern way to mourn a love that didn't last. So welcome to the storage unit of my broken mind, where the remnants of our love are cataloged and left behind. A physical manifestation of the letting go I couldn't do, sealed tight beneath the dust in an avenue of blue. I'm renting out a space for a ghost I can't evict. I spin the combination lock and go down the sterile hall. Nothing but my footsteps echoing against the metal wall, leaving it all behind in the artificial light. Driving back to the city, surrendering to the night. The rent is paid, but the cost is far too high. Standing on the corner where our address used to be. There's nothing but a chain link fence and a single dying tree. The demolition crew has taken every last debris, leaving a rectangular scar for all the city to see. The physical proof of us has finally been erased. position my feet where the front door used to stand. But there's no more wood or brass, just the unforgiving land. I look up at the empty sky where our bedroom used to hover, where we promised that we'd always be the ultimate lover. Now the clouds just roll through the space where we used to sleep. The concrete foundation is cracked and turning gray. The heavy yellow bulldozers have hauled our walls away. There are green weeds pushing up through the broken stone. Nature is slowly reclaiming the only world we've known. The earth is swallowing the memories we couldn't save. There is no architecture left for me to deeply regret. No windows to look out of, no floors to make me sweat. Just a flattened piece of ground in the middle of the town, where the greatest thing I built was completely torn down. The absence of the building is the heaviest weight of all. Welcome to the vacant lot at the end of the line, where the phantom of your laughter is the only remaining sign. There are no more rooms to wander, no hallways left to pace, just the brutal, quiet beauty of a terrifyingly empty space. The architecture is gone, and I am finally standing there. I see a rusted piece of pipe sticking out from the dirt, a tiny little monument to a monumental hurt. People walk right past this fence without a second glance. They don't know this empty dirt was our greatest romance to the world. It's just a property waiting to be sold. The sun is going down and the streetlights start to hum. I'm waiting for a revelation that is never gonna come. No ghosts are gonna rise from this patch of ruined clay. The only thing to do is turn my back and walk away. You can't haunt a house that doesn't exist anymore. There is no architecture left for me to deeply regret. No windows to look out of, no floors to make me sweat. Just a flattened piece of ground in the middle of the town, where the greatest thing I built was completely torn down. The absence of the building is the heaviest weight of all. Welcome to the vacant lot at the end of the line, where the phantom of your laughter is the only remaining sign. There are no more rooms to wander, no hallways left to pace, just the brutal, quiet beauty of a terrifyingly empty space. The architecture is gone, and I am finally standing bare. This hallowed ground, new lovers were moving in, they'll paint the bedroom white, completely unaware of the ghosts in the night. Our history is just a layer buried underneath the floor. Welcome to the vacant lot at the end of the line, where the phantom of your laughter is the only remaining sign. Just the brutal, quiet beauty of a terrifyingly empty space. The architecture is gone, and I am finally standing there. I let go of the chain link fence and pull my collar high, taking one last look at the empty fading sky. The blueprint has been shredded, the foundation has been cleared, facing the exact emptiness that I have always feared. Goodbye to the architecture, goodbye to the regret.